Hey, it's time for the Chart Show, brought to you by theaudience.co.nz. And here's your host, Sir Connor of Nestor.
Hello, welcome along to the Audience Chart Show. My name is Connor Nestor, and together we'll be counting down the top 10 tunes as voted by you on theaudience.co.nz over the past week. This week's chart reflects the votes taken at 9 a.m. on Thursday, the 16th of August. And this week on the show, we've got interviews with the Terrasons, with Bittersweet, as well as some very, very exciting news for all you bands out there, as well as just the up-to-date news and what's going on in New Zealand music industry. Last week's number one was... Mark Van Allow in the number one spot last week. The tune is called Giant of the Sea. Will he be able to hold on to the top spot in this week's chart, or will he be overthrown like a certain drug-taking Belarusian shock putter? Go Valerie, you're amazing. Who knows? Let's kick it off with some brand new Dunedin progressive pop in the number 10 spot this week. It's Circuitry of the Wolf with Pedro's Addiction. Welcome to the show.
All right, let's get started. Number 10.
Moving from the light into the dark, drifting through the stars by which I'm struck. You're taking me with you, but I don't know where I'm off to. Just how you play it.
number 9. Ooh, this is different. New to the chart this week. Who is it, Connor?
Brand new entry at number 9 this week, Chicane. The tune is called Ball and Chain. New Zealand's next big hard rock band. You tell me. If you like them, you'll be happy to know that they've got an album planned just on the horizon, just over the hill there. And you can show your support for them by voting for them on theaudience.co.nz. Now, in the number 8 spot, a song that I really, really enjoy by a band or a man, the lead singer of The Dukes, and his side project is called Terrible Sons. The tune is called White Ribbon, and this week Camilo caught up with him to talk about his little side project, and he's also in the number 8 spot, so we'll be following that interview up with his tune.
Hello and welcome, Matthew Bruce. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Well pronounced.
Since I clarified how to say it with you, I was feeling a bit nervous. Now, you've actually got many, many, many names, as I've seen on the audience.co.nz. Can you first of all identify them and then explain why?
So my real name is not actually Matthew, it's Matius, which is Indonesian version of Matthew. So it's Matius Putra Suranta Karo Rumagalo Richard Baris. And in Sumatra, apparently if you're the firstborn, whoever's at the birth gets to give you a name. So you can sort of tell how many people were there by the length of your name. I don't actually know what they all mean. My dad's Indonesian and my mum's Kiwi, so she gave me Richard. Thanks very much, Mum. I know Karo Karo is like my dad's tribe, so everyone has to have that name. One of the names is House of Bananas. Very exciting. Awesome. My great-grandmother, she owned a banana plantation. One of them's Prince, bit of blue blood in the family.
Well, that's all I really wanted to talk to you about, not your music or anything.
Thanks very much. Bye.
See you later. So, Matt, right, I heard your song White Ribbons on theaudience.co.nz and was really taken with it. It's so gentle and beautiful. Can you tell us how you crafted it, what it's about, basically?
Well, I live in Christchurch, and just before the earthquakes, the first earthquakes, I got myself a little laptop because I thought, I should really learn to start recording my own songs. Anyway, I didn't. And then after the earthquake, I sort of thought, okay, this is good reason to actually start learning to do it because all the local studios fell down. I live in a flatting situation, and most of the time I seem to sit around with the guitar. It was late at night, so I had to close the door and sing really quietly and play really quietly. So the song, that's why it's in such a silly high voice, because it's quieter. I didn't have to shout and scream.
Wow.
So actually all the songs on this album that I'm going to put out are all in that sort of vein because of they're recorded late at night. And I ended up re-recording them up in Wellington with a guy called David Long. But we kept that whole late night vibe thing for it. Ended up writing all these songs. I didn't really think of them as earthquake songs, but they're all sort of, I suppose, sort of about just living in a city that is a little unusual or a little barren, I suppose, in some ways. So that one's just about this friend of ours, and he's a builder, and he had family in one of the buildings, and he just stuck on one of those high-vis vests and kept on going into the cordon. You know, he sort of wasn't actually supposed to be in there, but he made it look like he was really official when he went in because he was really keen to be involved and just finding people. So the story's sort of about him and just all these everyday people who are sort of everyday heroes, I suppose. Really different to anything I've ever done before with any other musical project I've had, so it's really cool.
When can people see you and where? Have you started performing
Well,
live
I've
yet?
just started rehearsing with a band in Auckland recently, so I tried to find all my favourite people from various other bands and just sort of
And
asked
poach
if they
them.
were keen to play. Yeah.
Who have you poached? Would we recognise any of the names?
Haddon Smith, who's he is in Jim Wigmore's band. He used to be in a band called the Electric Confectioneers. And then I've got a drummer called Alex Freer, who's in Artisan Guns. And one of the other guitarists, bass player, is Mike Hall from Night Choir and Pluto. So it's going to be a cool band, and everyone sings. So yeah, it's going to be fun. We're hoping maybe September, October to get things out. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Matt. It's been an
You're
absolute
welcome. Thanks so much.
pleasure. And lovely to have the introduction there, the audience, and so now everybody can get on there and have a vote for you and help get that record out sooner because it sounds like it's going to be amazing.
Cool. Thanks so much. I can't wait.
This week, number 8.
Maybe I'll find you a white ribbon tied around your arms, but you don't leave anything left to chance with your bloody hands. Slipping through the curfew, throw your back out with the way. You couldn't sit back, feet away, leave an open doors. Some repeat your cycle. The morning rains will leave too soon. Stop your voice disappearing so fast, never touch the ground. The city burn a shadow. Birds are gonna build their roost. You could light me a fat cigar, and I'll probably jump. strong. Muscles and the tip of their tongues. Guns and Amazonian moms. Man, where do you come from? Are all the men so strong? Muscles and the tip of their tongues. Over all the billboards. Do we always have to be so scared? I dream a million Lego engineers stuck in paradise. Maybe I will find you. While a ribbon tied around your arms, but you don't leave anything left to a chance with your bloody hands.
The record is called White Ribbon by the Terrible Sons, a song that I like very, very much. If you like it as well, you can head along to theaudience.co.nz and vote for it and get it up in the charts. I think it's going to do very well. As well as having our website, we've also got this radio show, this chart show, and also a television feature on YouLive every Sunday at 5 p.m. Now, that is on Sky 16 or Freeview 6, and we pretty much recap the top 10, what's been added. We have interviews, and we regularly have an artist from the audience come in and do a cover at 5:30 for the Sunday Covers feature. So that's something for you to check out on Sundays on TVNZU, 5 p.m. there. Still to come on the show, we have got some very exciting news that we'll be announcing about how if you're a band, you can get involved and open up for another band who's touring the country. As well as that, another Discovery artist this week that Camilla's caught up with, and we count down through the charts. So make sure you stay locked and loaded, people. Stay locked. I don't know what the loaded part means, but stay locked in and tuned in to the Audience Unreleased Chart Show.
Number 7. Ooh, this is different. New to the chart this week. Who is it, Connor?
I ask a question.
listening to the Audience Unreleased Chart Show. My name is Connor Nesta. Such a pleasure to have you along on this wonderful, wonderful day wherever you're tuned in throughout the country. Now, number 7 this week was Table Fox. The tune was called Taste, a new entry for them as opposed to their song, which has been doing very well in the charts, the tune Hold On. In the number 6 spot this week, no move in the chart this week for Rebecca Melrose. The tune is called Bones. It's a jazzy, poppy little number, and if you like it, do go and vote for it.
Oh, are you kidding me? No, you can't. Number 6.
I tried, but I could not fall again. And I've been a little not all again. Everybody knows it's true, and though I'm in a lie which I couldn't recall again. And everybody said that the world was mine. It could have been mine, but how I cried. A single second passed and I wonder why. I've been so bad, but I tried, but I could not fall again. And I've been a little not all again.
Is this just me? Super easy to get caught up in some sweet jazz scat there. Number 6, the tune is called Bones from Rebecca Melrose. Time for the news. In audience news this week, theaudience.co.nz presents Clap Clap Riot's Counting Spins album tour, a 7-date tour spanning from Dunedin, Christchurch, Auckland, Wellington, as well as stop-offs in Tauranga, Napier and Palmerston North, which is going to be a very exciting tour. Now, Clap Clap Riot will be selecting their opening support bands from artists who were signed up and submitted their entry via the dashboard on theaudience.co.nz. So if you're a band out there and you want to open up for Clap Clap Riot in one of those 7 cities, then all you got to do is head to the website and you will be able to enter yourself in as a contender. In other news, Kids of 88, one of New Zealand's greatest pop acts, have they've gone less pop. I'm going to be honest with you. It's more funky now. I don't like dropping the F-bomb, but sometimes it's appropriate. It's funky. It's funky and synthy and it's vibes. That's what it is. It's nature vibes. They've announced a date for their second album that to drop, which is October the 5th. The title of the album is Modern Love. And they've also announced that if you pre-order the album, which you'll be able to do very soon, you get a nice little gift with that. I'm assuming it's going to be some bonus tracks or something along those lines. Who knows? Maybe they'll give you a mug, mug merchandise with their faces printed on it. Finally, in other news, Spring Break, the hit makers, the duo sensation that is Spring Break, have played their last show for the year, or at least until Ryan returns to the country. He's moved off overseas to work on his other main project. But they have filmed a brand new music video. They filmed that on last Sunday, and that'll be something to look forward to as they won't be playing live anymore. But man, god damn it, they are attractive when they play. I'm like 2 dudes in white sports shoes, the cut-off jeans. They're always singing about cutting your jeans a little higher, and something that I don't think maybe I could do. Maybe I got to get that bod into shape, get in that Facebook page, and what is it, getting ripped for R&V? I got to get into that. I got to get into that one. Anyway, so that is all the news this week on the audience.co.nz chart show. But Camilla did catch up with the Bittersweet for a little bit of a yarn and a bit of a chat. Our discovery artist this week.
Joining me now, I've got Peter Hobbs from the Bittersweet. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. How are you going?
I'm going good, thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. Can you please give us a little bit of background? You were originally in Kitset.
That's right. Kitset kind of blew apart about a decade ago when Rachel and I both moved up to Auckland from Dunedin, and I just focused on my composing and kind of sound side of things to try and forge some kind of career or financial stability for myself. And Rachel and I have had a couple of kids, or 3 now.
3.
And, but we decided we wanted to get back into making some music. Rachel used to play in bands as well. She played in the Headless Chooks for a while. And so we hooked up with our friend Hadley, and we started jamming every other Friday for about 5 years between Hadley's stints. Hadley disappears to go on a monastic Buddhist retreat every now and then in India. So we've been jamming these things out for a long time, and the incubation period is hopefully drawing to a close, and we can start putting some stuff out.
Because you've uploaded onto The Audience. It's such a polished track and really super catchy. What's that song? Yeah, I love it. What's that song about?
Oh, you'd have to ask Hadley about that, really.
Who's in charge of what within the band, within the Bittersweet?
Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I'll normally throw together like a beat and some chords or a groove on the bass, and then Hadley would freestyle over it, or Rachel would sing over it generally. So those guys are vocally driving the songs mostly. In that particular song, Hadley jammed out his freestyle, and then I took the song away and rebuilt all the instrumentation around his voice, and then I ended up making a chorus that I thought would contrast nicely with what he was doing. And so Rachel and I sing in the choruses, and Hadley singing on the verses. It's nice to do that, have that collaborative approach, because I'm in the studio a lot of the times, just in my own world, doing my own thing. It's quite satisfying, and in that way you get some interesting surprises too when you come together.
Yeah. Have you got quite a big back catalogue waiting to be released or uploaded since you've been sort of 5 years in the making?
Yeah, we've probably got about 40 50 kind of tracks. Of those, I think there's about 15 that we really like and that we're kind of slowly working through to bring them up to an album. Yeah.
How fantastic. And have you gigged live yet? Have you done any live performances?
No, apart from the garage at home, we haven't.
Lucky neighbours, though.
Yeah. Well, we're just going to focus on the album first at this point and just see how it goes, really.
Everybody should get online and check out the song, theaudience.co.nz, and have a vote for the Bittersweet. It's well worth your time if you like it. And thank you so much, Peter Hobbs, for joining us.
Super. Thanks, Camilla.
We'll keep an eye out to see what happens next for you guys. It's exciting.
Yeah, cheers. Nice one.
Thanks.
Scene 3, flipped in the breeze. The sexual tension has moved on now. I need something more. Something more that I need. I don't know what I need, but I bleed. And I wish for a brain without strain. Knowing that in my bed it's just the same. 7-year itch is a bitch. I wanna do what I want, no one more.
The Bittersweet there. Discovery artist this week, talking on the phone to the lovely Camilla Martin. Love her. Now, in the number 5 spot this week, the tune is called There Goes My Baby. The group is called Oh Mary, and they're from the Mount. Two brothers and a friend. Luke and Joe Thompson and Anthony Jaffaro's got together. They're like, these dudes have been playing music for years, literally years. I know because I played music with them when I was like 14, 13, 12 even. And they just kept playing, and now they're very, very good. This is a popular little, amazing, beachy, summery number from them. It's called There Goes My Baby. You're number 5 on the audience chart show. Oh, Mary.
You voted, you've chosen it. New music, and here it comes. New music, number 5.
There goes my baby. She's on her way to some new lover, so far away. There goes my darling, my one true love, and it ain't me she's thinking of. If I could find my way back into her heart, I'd try. If I don't find my way back into her heart, I surely die. There goes my baby, she's on her way to some new lover, so far away.
into her heart, I try. If I don't find my way back into her heart, I'd surely die. There goes my baby, she's gone away to some new love, so far away. There goes my sunshine, my one true love, and it ain't me she's dreaming of, and it ain't me she's dreaming of.
Okay, gang, number 4. Yeah, very cool.
You're stupid and insane. You're a douchebag and to blame. You know, from right to wrong, I don't care where your excuse came from. 'Cause you just did it for the thrill of it. You like to see what you put in me. But you kiss me, then you leave me. You played me like a dog, and I was wonderful. But you kiss me, then you leave me. So this was just for you. So this was just for you. I said stuff you. You messed up and you lied. So this time it's goodbye. 'Cause you abused the word trust. You made me feel all the lust. 'Cause you just did it for the thrill of it. You like to see what you put me through. But you kiss me, then you leave me. You played me like a dog, and I was wonderful. But you kiss me, then you leave me. So this was just for you. So this was just for you. I just love you. 'Cause the game you played was a good one, baby. 'Cause the game you played was for your fun, wasn't it? You were the one that said it all, weren't you? You had a plan, and you took off and you ran. But you kissed me, then you played me. You played me like a dog, and I was wonderful. But you kissed me, then you played me. So this was just for you. So this was just for you. But you kissed me, then you played me. So this was just for you. So this was just for you. I said stuff you. You're stupid and insane. You're just a douchebag.
Up from number 9 last
that I
week
blame.
to number 4. That there is Contrast Theory. The tune is called Stuff You. Oh Mary before that in number 5 spot. I'm going to try and catch up with those guys for next week's show as our Discovery artist. Number 3 is Shayna King this week. The tune is called Broken Hearts on the Audience Chart Show.
3.
Every day it's the same. Is this the day I'll never see you again? But you keep telling me it's true, that we belong together. What can I do? 'Cause I lose every time. I'm wondering now, if I let it fade away, will it ever be the same? I'm swallowing my tears, forgetting all my fears. You're lying next telling me you were wrong and we belong together. I lose every time. I'm wondering now if I let it fade away, will it ever be the same? Swallowing my tears, forgetting all my fears. You're lying next to me, but I don't feel free. If I could change the world, if I could put a smile on every boy and every girl, whoa, then we could reach the sun. We could climb the highest mountain just to enter broken hearts again. And I'm dying, but I'm trying to let it go. 'Cause I know everything will never be the same. And I'm crying, but I'm trying to let it go. 'Cause I know everything will never be the same. If I could change the world, if I could put a smile on every boy and every girl, whoa, we could reach the sun. We could climb the highest mountain just to enter broken hearts again. Broken hearts again. Broken hearts.
Hello. You're tuned in to the Audience Unreleased Chart Show. My name is Connor Nestor. Such a pleasure to have you along on the show. If you've got Twitter, why not follow us at Connor Nestor, at the Audience NZ. We'd love to have you as part of our group, our posse, our clan, our gang, that kind of thing. A brand new entry at number 2. The band is called Go Stop Go. The record is called If You Want It. A little fact about the band is 50% of them is made up of the drummer from Stereogram. So if you like that, then go and vote for it on the website. And we will be back with the number 1.
Do you need to go number 1s or number 2s? Number 2.
Ooh, this is different. New to the chart this week. Who is it, Connor?
I'm not asking your opinion, and I don't need you to believe. Call me fanatical, say it just can't be factual. Hell, it ain't even practical to follow something unseen. But it's yours if you want it. Yeah, it's yours if you change your tune. But it don't need your validation for it to be true. And if it starts, you can't stop it. Let it in, it'll fill every room. It's got no expiration, it's forever in you. I'm not saying life will be great. Well, the shit will still pile up sometimes on your plate. Things won't be perfect, you'll still make mistakes. But it's only temporary, it's no longer your fate. And it's yours if you want it. Yeah, it's yours if you change your tune. And it don't say you don't want it. Well, that's okay. It'll still be here if you feel the need to change. And it's yours if you want it. Yeah, it's yours if you change your tune. But it don't need no validation for it to be true. And when it stops, you can't stop it. Let it in and you'll feel every room. It's got no expiration. It's forever in you. It's forever in you. You, yeah. It's forever in you. You, forever in.
Number 1, baby. See you later.
One so strong, one so majestic, one so burning, bearing, once invincible. You got a path, you led a generation. Always so confident, always the voice of reason. I watched the ships go down. I watched the ships go down. So fond, a memory gone to the ocean, grave to be remembered in time. Here are the fruits. Here are my children. Here are the joys of labor. Here is your journey. They will sing your story. They will live your life. Theirs will be your reward. Life complete will be your song. I watched the ships go down. I watched the ships go down. So far
Mark Vanillau there, a beautiful song called Giant of the Sea. That pretty much wraps up the Audience Unreleased Chart Show for another week. Remember to head along to the website, get your votes in for next week's chart show, and tune in to the feature at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Have yourself a wonderful week. My name is Conor Nestor. I'll see you next time on the Audience Chart Show.
109876543321. Yep, we did it finally. The chart show was brought to you by theaudience.co.nz. Jump online and place your vote for next time, you prickles.